So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Spain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Back to Kolu. Oh, some tackle that. Zubimendi clears it away. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ayhan. Yilmaz gets into a good position. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Yilmaz. And here's... tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Can he deliver? Looks across and plays it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Ronaldo. And here's Morata. It's Morata! It's off target and by quite a way. Kukçu. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Kubasi. How Kubasi, gently done. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Looking for a decent ball in. Back to Kolu. Çalhanoğlu. Ayhan. Kaidu. Kukcu. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. Aktürkoğlu in acres of space out wide. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Kukcu. Turkey have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. Al-Mali. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! Goal! Turkey! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Turkey gain their reward with an early goal. Grimaldo. Spain are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only...
He's had a shot! They've done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Al-Mali, and he goes cross-field. Ayhan. Yilmaz. And here's Güler. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Williams. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Turkey opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Kubasi. Throw in. Yildiz. Zubimendi, aim forwards. And it's Morata. Played out to the right. Fabian Ruiz. Great ball if he can get there. Yamal! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Strong running down that left flank. El Mali, and that's aimed into the middle. Goulet. Goulet! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Yildiz. Time to deliver. And it's Al Mali. Kukçu. Al Mali. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
El Mali. Aktokolu, who's on a run down the left wing. Played into the middle. Real chance! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Aktokolu. El Mali. Aktokolu. Now here's the delivery. And that was very necessary. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Goulet. Lenormand can get it clear. Moved on forwards. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz forwards. It's Morata! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Çalhanoğlu. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukçu. Arda Güler. Now it's Yildiz. Aktokolu! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, who does have an assist to his name. Calhanoglu. And here's Goulet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Nice control. Aimed in towards the centre. Yilmaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. He's overshot the green. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Looking for a corner. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's a great ball here. Goulet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yilmaz opts to play it back. Chance for a shot! Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Pedri. And here's Ruiz. Grimaldo knocks it out wide. And he's there to clear it. It's a threat. And a chance! Gets it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Pedri spread out to the left. Nico Williams. And he's gone backward here. And here's... It's Morata! O'Malley gets it away. Yilmaz gets rid without sophistication. The normal. Williams. He's in space and looking for options. And it's claimed by the keeper. Aktakolu. Demiral. Calhanoglu. Goulet. Tries a deft little ball. Williams. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. composed, confident. What a super goal. Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Demiral, Akaidin, shifted upfield. Yilmaz looks to the other side. Now it's Aktokolu. Aktokolu providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
And we're off again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. El Mali. That's too far for anyone. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand, gently done. He is through here! Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Aktokolu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's managed to get free. Akaidin tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Goulet. Aktokolu. El Mali. Turkey going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Now it's Aktokolu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross goes in there. Aktokolu! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand. Moved on forwards. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Yamal chasing after it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral. Akaidin, gently done. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Le normal.
Morata under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Le normal.
Pedri. Le Normand, aim forwards. Kukçu. Ayhan forwards and with intent. Çalhanoğlu, and here's Yildiz. And he's heaved it away. Turkey have got it back and they'll have another go. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral. Akçakolu. Morata. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kukçu. Demiral cuts it out. Yilmaz. Ah, such a clever touch. Dinks one through. It's come to nothing. It's ball kick. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Showing good feet. Nico Williams has found the net here, of course. Morata. Goes down, but nothing given. Goulart proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Çalhanoğlu. Yilmaz. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo.
Le normal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Goulart. Ayhan. Yilmaz. Kukçu. Akçakolu. Kukçu. That's a throw. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal, gently done. Akçakolu. El Mali. Akçakolu. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that is Yilmaz! He scores! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. And he shoots! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Yamal. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yildiz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yilmaz. Ayhan. Çalhanoğlu goes for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Çalhanoğlu is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Grimaldo. And it's Al-Mali. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. First time shot! So close to drawing level. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hit into the middle.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Çalhanoğlu. Fabian Ruiz with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yilmaz! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Yilmaz clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. It's just beyond his reach. Çalhanoğlu forwards and with intent. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pedro Porro. Lenormand shifted upfield. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Çalhanoğlu. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Chu looking for a runner. Cleared without complication. Spain are making a change now. Nico Williams being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Chalanolu. Yilmaz! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. Spain really will have to throw everything at this now. Yamal looking to get on the end of this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Grimaldo. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Yamal. Can he finish?
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't...
And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.